What is up? Welcome back, Mr. Waldstein here. Last time we talked about relationships between two quantitative variables. We're going to continue on that trend, do something similar, and we're going to talk today about something called correlation. All right, last time we looked at scatter plots, and what scatter plots show is your direction, form, and the strength of a relationship between our two quantitative variables. All right. And a linear relationship is strong if the points are really close to a straight line, and it's weak if they're not close to a straight line. The problem is, right, I had you look at them and you had to decide whether you thought they were strong, moderate, or weak. But sometimes our eyes can deceive us, and they're not really reliable tools in telling whether a relationship is strong, weak, or moderate. So a number was created to show how strong the linear relationship is, and that was correlation. All right, and correlation is denoted as the variable R. I have no idea why it's R, and that doesn't, it's giving me a little trademark. It's usually a lowercase r, but we'll do that just so we can avoid the annoying. All right, so some important things about correlation. All right, correlation is always a number between -1 and 1. For a positive association, R is going to be positive, greater than 0. For a negative association, R is going to be negative or less than 0. All right, that's one of your key things. Our extreme values, which are 1 and -1, our extreme values are perfect lines. And what that means is points in the scatter plot are going to connect to make a straight line. All right, for a positive one, it's going to be a straight line going up. For a negative line, it's going to be a straight line going down. Strong linear relationships have numbers close to 1 and -1. Weak linear relationships, and I should have said instead of numbers close, we should say correlations. Not spelled today. Weak linear relationships have correlations close to 0. All right, so your smaller numbers that are around 0, 0.1, -0.1, something like that, are very weak linear relationships. A note, correlation only applies to linear relationships. All right, we saw some graphs that were curves and other weird shapes last time. We are only using correlation to tell how close to a perfect linear relationship two variables have. All right, so let's look at a few examples of different correlations. All right, so right here, this is a perfect positive correlation that has an R of 1. All right, notice it's a perfectly straight line going up. Here, we have a high positive correlation. Notice we have a pattern that's very close to a straight line, and this has an R of 0.9. All right, a low positive correlation, which is an R of 0.5, all right, it's definitely going up, all right, but the points don't look to be very close to a line. No correlation, our stuff is all over the place. It's kind of crazy. That's an R, a correlation of 0. Low negative correlation, all right, we can clearly see this is going down, but it's not really that close to a line. The points are pretty spread out. We have a high negative correlation, all right, an R of negative 0.9. We're very close to a line here, and a perfect negative correlation of negative 1, which gives us a nice perfect straight line there. All right, and that gives us the R of negative 1. All right, something that's very important as well is that you may have heard this before, but correlation does not imply causation. We'll get into this a lot more in the next couple lessons, but just because two things are highly correlated does not mean that one caused the other. And I will post a link to a website that has some weird variables that have very high correlations, but clearly have nothing to do with each other. You can look at that, but we will get into that sort of thing a little bit closer. For now, not till next time, I'll post on Friday. We're not going to be calculating the correlation. I'll show you how to do that on Friday. We're just going to be interpreting. So if you have a worksheet, it looks really long because it's a lot of pages, but there's 18 multiple choice questions that I don't think should take you that long. All right. If you have any questions, just let me know and have a wonderful rest of your week.